With Bulma coming out, it is time to finally get every role in the game to S rank using the 3 brand new characters, Final Form Frieza, Kid Goku, and Bulma. The only catch is, I'm doing it all entirely by myself in solo queue. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. It would truly help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, let's get into the games. And we are here with the first game, getting the first role and the first character to S rank in Season 5 of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, technical with Final Form Frieza. Now, I am doing this the same patch that Kid Goku came out, actually the same day Kid Goku came out, so this is Frieza after his post-buffs, but the buffs weren't anything too crazy. They just made his skill 2 come out faster, which I'll see how dramatic that is. We have a Superstar game, so I am gonna go Superstar of my Death Beam just because the range here is quite insane. And then we're gonna be maxing out Wall second. Frieza is one of the most interesting characters in this game, being a essentially long-range mage that just wants to sit back and poke till it's time to get to block off an enemy's escape, and then use the wall damage as well, just blocking an enemy's path to getting just absolute decimation on him. Now, you do not need Frieza in order to actually get to S rank, and unfortunately, I was not able to get that Kai. But if you're looking for tips to get to technical with to S rank, Frieza is definitely a strong option. He can definitely solo carry games. He's just a very bit weird of how he wants to play. Not playing like a traditional technical character, or even like another playmaker technical character like a Kid Buu, like an Ultimate Gohan, like a Hit. He definitely is very interesting. And here, I just want to yoink. I don't have both, so I don't know why I did that. But Frieza himself can be really quite annoying, just poking super far range. And if you're looking for characters to play, honestly, technicals when one of the best spots has ever been Kid Buu, even though still super strong after his nerfs in this patch, is still really strong. Hit is back now after Kid Buu's nerfs and post-launch hype. And we're able to secure it. Frieza is one of the best characters to secure a Kai with, thanks to the wall damage and the actual being able to snipe thanks to his Death Beam. 17, I'd say, is also really good at technical right now. Just the amount of shielding he can do, and the fact that how fast his shielding is, just really lets 17 really shine right now. And especially due to all these like energy beams that people are going to be dying super fast. So having a super fast shield is definitely going to be great. I think Majin Buu is also good. Or Majin Buu is also good right now. We were able to stop the Frieza from getting in. We're gonna actually use these buffs. Their Frieza actually ulted for some reason, which, you know, depending on the technical character, you can ult a bit early to maybe get a kill or like a Kai before if the next boss spawns. But I think he used it way too late, and he's not gonna have ult for this next boss. So it looks like Jackie Chun is gonna be our boss here. Let's see if we can get a long range poke here on this Super Saiyan Vegeta. That should be enough damage to kill him when we get the assist. I mean, yeah, Death Beams have insane range. So let's see if we can't do anything here. We're gonna just wall this off here. And just get these bunch of this damage off. And we managed to secure the boss here. We're just gonna stop the Frieza. And we should be able to kill this Frieza just like that. Yeah, Frieza can make plays like that where he can just block off paths like that. And look at that Kefla. Thanks to the new buffs of the skill 2, the fact that it comes off faster, it's able to immobilize Kefla. Now she can't move. And then we were just able to do a bunch of damage to her and just kill her. And then keeping my Frieza's passive does do more damage to enemies if they're facing behind them. And I'm just gonna go push this just because I think even with Chip I should be able to get this just free like this. Hopefully there's Frieza doesn't hit me the wall. If you're going to be solo killing technical to S, you got to look for route opportunities like that. I'd say that's definitely the easiest way to rank up. So if your solo queue players have a really hard time defending properly, As you saw there, their Kid Goku and Frieza didn't defend against me properly, so I was able to actually just get that God of Destruction for free, essentially. And you also, with that knowledge in mind, you also gotta defend well. I mean, we see the whole team's bot, so I can go see if I can maybe just rat some more. You know, the whole team's distracted in the fight. Let's see if I can't maybe get a max action burst here. Or the team's just gonna get a full team ace here as we get that, and that's the team ace. And we managed to just get all of this. I'm just gonna go top here. Hopefully Kefla goes bot. We're actually just gonna wall this off here. So now they have to destroy that wall if they actually do come up here. And it looks like they're not even gonna need that because they're just going absolutely crazy. And the team surrenders. That was a very fast game, but we showed just how snowballing games could get if you're playing well technical and just have a good team. I mean, we had this Kefla baby just absolutely dominating bot lane, but I was making good plays top lane, and our baby ended up giving MVP with Frieza. You know, I was stopping the Kefla from moving, putting the wall behind her so she can't escape or has to destroy the wall. We'll give it up to baby. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a single kill, but I got 3 assists, and I pushed a lot and got a destruction, which I think if you're playing solo queue technical, that's what you need to do. You need to find these perfect opportunities to push, because if they're not defending, that is the easiest way to win the game. Just pushing, and it doesn't matter. Ratting sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And Frieza can secure Kai's very well, get a good advantage. He could definitely be really annoying, putting up the walls through his skill 3 and his ultimate, and just poking enemies, especially with super far ranges thanks to his skill 1. All the technical characters, I think, honestly, are really good right now. Hits back, Ultimate Gohan's always going to be good. Kid Boo's so insane. Kid Gohan could do well. 17, Majin Buu. Krillin's probably the worst, but you can still get it done. First Form Frieza, if you go against a team that doesn't know exactly how to defend it properly, First Form Frieza can still be insane. All the technicals are good. You can honestly play any single one of them, have a good time. You just got to know when to properly defend and when to properly rat. Because that is the best way to grind with technical to S rank solo queue. That's where you're going to get our S rank right here. Perfect. And, you know, the Frieza buffs, even though Frieza himself is already really strong, so I'm glad they didn't give Frieza too much, because he didn't need too much. But Frieza's still crazy, and technical, I think, is one of the best spots it's ever been. You know, Gotenks just got buffed in the latest patch, so he's going to be doing a bit better, even though the buffs don't seem to do too much for him. And yeah, Frieza, I mean, wow. S rank on technical is top 500 at the time of recording when Kid Goku came out. Wow. Yeah, just got to know when to properly defend and when to properly push. I'd say is the best tip I could give if you're trying to get S rank to solo queue on technical. That's the best tip I can give. And you can play any character because all of them are really good right now. I'd also say you probably build a bit more defensive. Maybe go build up, solid barrier, defense up, giant slayer. I mostly, you know, if I'm playing Kid Buu, I could just go full defense of build up, steel skins, defense up. Frieza, you can go a bit more offensively. That's why I was going snowball, but I was going to go solid barrier, defense up. If I'm playing good Majin Buu, I'm going the same build as Kid Buu, except changing steel skin for a solid barrier. It's probably the same thing with 17. You want to go more defensive technical because you will get absolutely blown up if you go full blue. So I say just go full defense and find the perfect opportunities to defend and to push their enemy guided destruction. Oh, and one more thing. You know, in the last S rank video, I was putting these screenshots of all the badges of me getting to S rank. So here it is for getting Frieza to S rank. You can see here all the same stats. So it took me 38 wins to get all the characters, all the technical characters, their golden checkmark 100k points, as well as actually grinding to get to S rank with technical. 38 wins, pretty nice there. But with that, let's move on to the next rank, to S rank with damage and Kid Goku. And we are here with the next game, playing the next role and character that needs to get to S rank in Season 5 of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, Kid Goku with damage. I'm actually recording this a couple hours later after the first part with Frieza, just because surprisingly damage queue times today have been pretty nice, which I greatly appreciate because queue times, especially of damage solo, are miserable. We actually have a superstar game skill, skill 1 increased damage superstar game. So we have a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, of course, because this is what he was made for. We're going to be going top lane, laning with Frieza. And Kid Goku, very unique character. All these dashes that he can do. He's like an annoying mosquito that just is going to be constantly poking you until he's ready to actually do all of his damage, maybe thanks to his skill 2, and just absolutely nuke you. In terms of damage, I mean, the same characters from season 4. Frieza thankfully secured that pie. I'm just gonna get this farm. I do not know where the enemy team is. There's the Kid Goku. We're just gonna secure that. Get me out of here. We're gonna use our mobility kind of like as a second vanishing jump, which is, I think, how you kind of want to think of it as. You know, the amount of mobility that Kid Goku has is quite crazy, and we're actually just gonna go build up just because he has such an easy time farming. Just boom, easy farm. And yeah, for damage, if you're looking for tips, I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku, at least for right now, still always going to be one of the best characters to solo queue with. Just being able to have insane map pressure is so strong. Our Frieza's doing the current tech, which is good. We thankfully got that Kai. And I think God Goku, even though he hasn't been nerfed yet, I'm sure eventually is going to get nerfed. Let's see if we can't do anything here. And we managed to kill that Kid Goku. Frieza and I sniped the hell out of him. But yeah, God Goku, I think is going to be always a great option. I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku is always going to be a good option. Super Saiyan, you can't go wrong with Super Saiyan Goku. Damage, I think, is actually in a pretty decent spot for once. Pretty competitive, but between all the different characters, we're just gonna do that. We actually didn't get it, or unless Frieza killed it before I managed to get the assist on it. But yeah, damage is in a pretty good spot. Kid Goku, of course, is pretty good. You know how this hyper mobility, just being able to just be annoying, fly, and just do a crap ton of damage out of nowhere. And you're gonna be able to use it to farm. And this is the patch that they buffed, Prepared to Die. Is it optimal or not? I don't really know. I'm still just going it just in case. And I think for Kid Goku, I like going build up. To me, build up is just so really strong, especially in a character that likes to go in melee range and just mess around and just do everything. Let's see if we can't kill this Kid Buu right here. We just did a lot of damage to him. Thankfully, Frieza has the Karn pulled up, and our Khalifa is still a bot, so we can actually do this. I'm just gonna get this. We were able to secure the boss. Let's see if we can't kill this Kid Buu as well. Can our Khalifa actually get the boss? Khalifa was indeed able to get the bottom God of Destruction, and we managed to kill someone up top here. And we're just gonna be able to just get all this farm here and probably even get this God of Destruction here. Yeah, they're just letting us get this, which thank you for that. Just get all that. I mean, yeah, look at that insane burst damage that Kid Goku can do, and that's just with one ability. And he has another burst ability with his ultimate, which, you know, maybe not the greatest use of it. I'm not the greatest user of it, but it's so crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you're good at Vegito, I think is one of the most underrated characters in terms of play rate. For being a fusion, you would think players would play him much more, especially for how strong Vegito's always consistently been. You would think more people would play Vegito, but surprisingly, not a lot of players pick Vegito, even though he is one of the best characters in the game. Let's go in on this Kid Buu here, who's gonna ult this. This wall is really screwing me up. But the Super Saiyan 3, let's just continue going in on this Bojack. Just go in here. Unfortunately, the Kid Goku kills me, and we actually end up getting a team ace, which this might just be the end of the game right here, depending if Kid Buu manages to defend or not. It looks like he's not, so we're just gonna get double Gekishin, max Gekishin burst and just get this top guy out of the destruction. I probably could have ulted. I mean, yeah, the enemy team just ended. Dude, these matches are going by so fast, but I think damage is in one of the best spots it could be right now. I know, obviously, some characters still need some love. Like, Toppo just got buffed, so I don't think Toppo needs it. Frieza got MVP, nice. Broly could use it, even though I do think Broly could be pretty well into Kid Goku, being one of the few characters that actually stick to Kid Goku. Deborah is obviously going to be forever struggle. I mean, we got 3 kills. Like in that limited time, our Super Saiyan 3 did 100,000 damage. Oh my god. And our Frieza did 84,000 damage. Oh my god. But Kid Goku, another mosquito obviously good. Bojack, especially during Killer Attack. One of the most important things is you want to pay attention to divine draws. If you have like a skill 1 increased damage, play a character that has an insane skill 1 like a God Goku, like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Healing Attack, Bojack's obviously just because he does a bunch of AoE damage. Oob is always still going to be crazy. Vegeto's really good. Diamond Goku's still good, even though they nerfed him. Kid Goku's obviously well. Damage is in a really good spot, so you just need to learn when to properly position yourself and stay alive so you can actually do your damage. You got to play it smart, and because you can do so much damage in this game, but you got to also take so much damage. You need to find the perfect position to be where you can do a bunch of damage to the enemy and don't take a bunch of it back, which I think that's probably one of the biggest issues with damage is players essentially not being in the right position and being killed for losing their snowball stacks and all that. You could obviously, depending on your character and how rough the game is going, you can go snowball, giant slayer, prepare to die, or you can go build up solid barrier, defense up. No matter what, I think every character should probably go defense up. Sure, depending on the game, you could, or maybe if you're playing Super Saiyan 3, you could go limit breaking jump or backstab. But I think for every other character, please go defense up. Do not go full red. And just do a bunch of damage. Make sure you can actually live to do your damage, because what's the point of, you can do a lot of damage if you just die instantly. If you're not getting a kill, you're not contributing anything. Kid Goku, even though that match ended super quickly, is still really good and a lot of fun. I like maxing his skill 2, then his skill 3, then his ultimate when I can, his skill 1, and we finally got our S rank with damage. Both of these games have been over super fast, which I don't know why that's happening. I could go into the actual lobby to show that I'm playing solo. It's very crazy because all of my other obviously my grind to get to this for the video matches have been going on longer, but both Frieza and this Kid Goku video have ended in like 5 minutes. But you can see I'm not in a party, I'm by myself. And yeah, here's the badges. I got to S rank on damage faster than I did on technical. And keep in mind, I also had to get quote unquote during my grind, I was also getting the golden check 100k of every character. So it took me 35 wins to get damage to S rank, took me 38 wins to get the technical to S rank, and we'll see about for tank, which it's going to be a bit because obviously Bulma's not out. And yeah, just make sure you're positioning properly. You can play any damage character. I think all of them are really good. Just understand characters like 18, Deborah, Broly, maybe even Tobo, but I know he just got buffed, so I'm not too sure how good he is. Are going to struggle a bit harder than others, but you can still rank up and get to S with every damage character in the game. You just got to be smart and learn what to do your damage and not die every second trying to get a kill. Just position properly. Make sure you dish out your damage. Or use your ults either to help secure bosses or to kill the enemy to help secure your boss. And yeah, with that, damage and solo queue probably should be easier just because you're in most control of the game with damage. So I'm sure not a lot of players need tips for damage, but those are the tips I can provide. But with that, we'll see you guys for the final role and the final character to get to S rank, Tank with Bulma. And we are here for the final game, getting the final role to S rank, playing the final character release in Season 5 of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, Bulma as Tank. I'm still shocked that she's a tank, but after playing her so much, she's a lot of fun, and I would have never imagined this kit in my life. So hats off to Gekishin Squadra for making this kit design. In case you're wondering when I'm recording this, the day Bulma came out. It's like 1:30 p.m. I'm getting this out pretty quickly because I was doing my initial first impressions for Bulma, and then I was like just one game away from S rank. Now I did started to lose games quickly after that, but it was still like kind of surprising that I had to stop my first impressions video to potentially record my S rank video. But Bulma herself seems really good. She can do a surprising amount of damage if you max out her skill 1. She can be really annoying protecting her team with her capsules, and she has a great Kai secure, as I horribly demonstrate right there, as they're able to get the Kai. Let's see if we can't kill this Broly. We're indeed able to kill the Broly, but our Kid Goku ends up dying, unfortunately. Yeah, I had horribly demonstrated the capsule protection on Kai, because what you should be able to do, and what you saw there at Bulma do, was you just throw the Kai at, or throw the capsule onto Kai, and then the enemy has to basically defeat the capsule first before they can do anything, and by that time you can secure the Kai, and it's really annoying. How strong do you think Bulma is? She does seem really strong, but you don't need her to get to S rank. You don't need to play any specific character to get to S rank. But you can still get by Bardock, God Vegeta, and we didn't get that Kai as well. And the tank gets out. Our Kid Goku's probably dead. Yep. Ugh. You know, God Vegeta's still tremendously strong. Bardock's still gonna be strong. Super Saiyan Vegeta actually just got buffed and this latest patch, so who's gonna say how strong he is. Coolers can still be good, especially if there's a lot of mobility running around. Super Saiyan for Vegeta can obviously still be crazy. You don't need a specific tank to play. I'm just, you know, for these videos, I record with the newest character release. And you see, I'm inside the capsule now, and the enemy team wanted to get it. They either just defeat it instantly like that, or they just can just delete it. Let's see if we can't get some kills here. We should be able to. We actually killed the Bulma while she's mid-rider, and we end up killing the Broly, which thankfully for that. I'm gonna see if I can't get to level 7 before I go up for Jackie Chun. I should be able to. Yeah. Now let's just hurry up and go. I'm good. Like I said, for a while, you max out skill 1 and then her skill 3. I'm just gonna do this right here. You can choose the angle it goes up, and we managed to stun the Oob, and Bulma's just gonna get out for free. Bulma can also be a strong rat, which is at least gonna lead me to one of my strong points about helper or tanks, is they're probably some of the best rats in the game. Where obviously you're gonna be super tanky, so it's gonna be hard for enemies to deal with you. Then especially with the rider helpers, please, if you're playing tank, go the rider helpers. They will save you so hard. All you gotta do is when you're low, you just press it in like the direction of your god of destruction, and you're more than likely just gonna get out of any situation that you find yourself in. It is really that strong that you can just press it, get out whenever. I'm gonna max out my skill 1 here, then I'll go for level 2 and ultimate, then I'll go 8.2 capsule, or my max out the capsule first. Looks like we need to help defend top. I'm just gonna try to get as much of this farm as I can, because they're gonna be getting that capsule every time. We gotta try to kill this ultimate Gohan. And that is a strength of Bulma, is how fast she can rotate across the map. I mean, we now see like there are the enemies Bulma's actually here trying to kill us. And yeah, she can be super annoying thanks to her field gauge. Now I need to see if I can try to push, because that's what the enemy team is just doing constantly. I mean, look, we're already down bot. Like, that's super fast and really annoying for the enemy team to deal with. I want to see, can I get to level 9 before this fight? I'm like one thing off. No, I cannot, because the enemy keeps stealing it. That's a Bulma. It's ratting. I'm just gonna ult this now. Let's see if we can't get an ace on the Bulma. And we're indeed able to. Nice. Bulma tried ratting, and they surrender instantly. I don't think they had to surrender that. I mean, yeah, we got Jackie Chun, we got Nappa, but that was just the first team ace. But I mean, look, what other tank could do what I just did, where I just completely ran at them and just absolutely stunned the hell out of their Bulma, stopping her from escaping. You can play any tank. I think a lot of tanks are good. Baby is probably the hardest to rank up with. We're going to give it up to our Kid Goku that we lane with. And yeah, look how much damage Bulma can do. We did 51,000 damage in a 5-minute game. Almost similar damage to our Kid Goku. And I didn't even use the Rider Helper to get out, because Bulma's mobility is just that insane. But any other tank, you just use a Rider Helper and you'll get out. Yeah, I think Cell and Baby might be the hardest, but Cell, thanks to the Rider Help buffs, has gotten a lot better. So you can just easily get out from any low health situation that you can find yourself, especially early game when you're imperfect. But then once you're perfect, so things get a whole lot easier. Yeah, tanks I think are in a pretty decent spot right now. Bulma obviously being a crazy release. If she's super busted or not, maybe, I don't know. She does seem incredibly strong, but more importantly, she just seems super fun. And with that, even though it's a quick game because they surrendered, we have got an S rank on tank. Nice. Bit of an anticlimactic game for S rank, but I mean, hey, that's what happens sometimes. Give me my battle pass points. I'm so close to completing battle pass, which thankfully for that. And yeah, I mean, all the tanks are pretty good. Khalifa's pretty good, even though they changed their ultimate. Cooler's pretty good. You can do a lot of damage and carry. Cell, thanks to the Rider Hub buffs, can help you get rid of that early game of issues and just be able to form up safely till you get perfect Cell. Super Saiyan Vegeta just got buffed during the latest patch, and he seems to be seems to be pretty good. The Masu's been getting some nice buffs. He can be a nice damage sponge. Khalifa I already mentioned. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta obviously can still be incredibly strong thanks to skill 2 being the stun, the demand displace, and the wall. Bardock might still be the best tank in the game. Might be best, might be second best. Who's to say? Still crazy. The team protection, how much damage you can do, and obviously God Vegeta can just live forever. You can't go wrong any of the tanks. I think as long as you just build a little bit defensive. Mostly, I think you could go like Giant Slayer or Prepare to Die for your second card, but I think you absolutely have to go build up defense stuff. And you just got to find your opportunities to rat, times to protect your team, and times to engage. Like, I mean, that game didn't really showcase the greatest aspects of tank, just because they surrendered so early, but hey, that is what it is. And just because we need to be consistent, now you can see you've got an S on all 3 roles. And in case you're curious, this is all the badges. It took me 47 wins to get tank to S rank. I've played more games as damage since I got to S, so that number's inaccurate. And obviously, you can tell from the amount of wins I have with technical and my ranking here that I've played technical more. But you've got an S rank of every character in Season 5 and every role. And it is all done entirely solo queue. As you can see, that's not where you go to party. I have no one in my party, no one in my player list. I'm forever alone. You just gotta play smart in this game. Yes, is it very easy to complain about bad teammates and look at all the mistakes they make? Sure. But you, as a player, need to essentially play for yourself and try your best to carry the team. Which I think that's a skill that players need to learn, is they try too much to rely on the team when you should be trying to play for yourself and try to do as much as you can. Any advantage you get, you have to take a mile with it. That's, I think, another big thing. So you get an advantage, go as far as you can with it, because in this game, especially, there's only 4 guys of destruction for the Dragon Shell. If you rat constantly, even the tiniest chip when you get out with the Rider Helper will just go an absolutely long way. Especially Bulma that could just throw down a capsule, give herself like this big shield before that the enemies have to destroy first before they can potentially damage her. It's crazy. Ratting, split pushing, and getting a lot of capitalizing on the enemy's mistakes will help you climb and get to S rank in solo queue, which I'm of the opinion solo queue is not as bad as people make it out to be, but that's just me. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, it means a lot to me. Stay tapped in the channel. We'll see every video Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, including PG news covered in Season 5. More videos on Final Form Frieza, Kid Goku, and Bulma, as well as any other potential news you need to know for the game. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!